Tassel Fringe is almost everywhere in the fashion industry these days, so why not take some time and learn how to make it yourself? Today I will be showing you how to make basic tassel fringe. However, these same techniques can be used with either yarn, ribbon, or even scrap fabric to make different techniques in different styles. Double fold bias tape. The yarn or thread of your choice. Some form of temporary tape, and some form of cardboard or ruler that is 1 inch wider than the length that you're going to want your fringe to be. To start this project, we are going to be taking your cardboard and wrapping it around with the thread or scrap fabric or ribbon of your choice. And you're going to keep doing this until your cardboard or ruler is completely covered, end to end. Once this is done, you are going to get your tape out, both your regular and your bias tape. Take your bias tape and press it flat with your fingers, as so. Then take your regular tape, peel it off, and stick one piece on top of your fringe, holding it all together. This will make it easier for when you cut it off the board or ruler that you are using. Once you have, it's time to stick it down to your bias tape, lining up the center of the bias tape with the center of the fringe, as so. Once this is done, you are going to sew down the center of the bias tape. To do this, you're going to want your stitches on the smallest stitch possible, your needle centered, and your machine set to a straight stitch. If you decide at this point you would like to add extra, which you probably will if you're going to make yards of this, just repeat the previous steps until you have the amount that you need. Once you've reached the point that you have all that you want, remove the tape and fold over your bias tape. You'll also want to comb it out while you do this, and it might be best to iron down the bias tape. If your material cannot be ironed, that's okay, sometimes just pressing it with your fingers does work. Once this is done, it's time to take it back to the machine again. You're going to stitch 2 stitches down each side of the bias tape. To do this, you're going to put 1 stitch very close to the folded edge, and another stitch very close to the edge near the fringe. This is just to be sure that it is extra secured down. Normally you would do this with a matching thread, however I'm going to be using black to show you it. You're going to want the smallest stitch on your machine again. Once done, cut the extra threads, and now it's time to go to your cutting board. As you can see, it can be a bit mismatched. To finish this up, just take a ruler and some form of cutting instrument. Remove any excess beyond your smallest thing of fringe. Once done, you will have fringe that is very secure, very well made, and very cute. Add to any sewing project to give it a cute Bohemian vibe.